So hello everyone, good evening. How are you all? So guys, it's the time to revise now all the things that we have actually studied. So as we have already discussed the cell chapter, we have discussed the heart part, we have discussed about the brain, we have also discussed about the glands and hormones. So guys, let's see, are we able to solve these questions now? So it's the time to solve these questions, and yes, as per promise, in the class ending, I'll be uploading this PDF, right? So you can revise it later on as well. So let's start with the question. The first question is in front of you, and what's the question? The question is, the branch of bio dealing with the study of the cell is known as what? So is it cytology, histology, psychology, or physiology? What do you think? What should be the correct answer? So guys, if I'll go with the cytology, first of all, let's understand what does this term means. Logy term is derived from the word that is logos, which means to study. So that means study of something will be termed as logy. But can you link this cyto term with the cell? So yes, the study of cell is cytology. So the first option that was mentioned here is absolutely correct. What about the other questions? So we have some of the candidates. Let me check the comments. And yeah, that's absolutely correct. So belong to us, absolutely correct. Good evening. Now if I talk about this histology section, now what is it? Histology means that's the study of tissues. So the study of tissue is histology, right? So here the correct answer was cytology, and that means option number A is correct here. Next, which cell organelle is present only in the plant cells? Is it chloroplast, cell wall, lysosomes, or option number D? So guys, if I talk about the cell part, so yes, in the cell, if I talk about the plant cell, there are some structures which are different, and in the plant cells and in the animal cells they are different. So in the case of animal cells, some parts like cilia, centrosomes are only present in the animal cell. Similarly, in the case of plants, this section is actually known as kitchen of the cell. What is it? Kitchen of cell. In this way also question can be asked. So why kitchen? Because that helps in the creation of the food, correct? So yes guys, chloroplast is the part of plant cell. Then similarly, if I talk about cell wall, that's also the part of plant cell only, because this is absent in the animal cell. But it is made up of what? That's another question. So it's made up of cellulose and hemicellulose. So this is also asked in the question. So yes, both the parts are correct. So the perfect answer will be option number D, that is A and B. What about lysosomes? So lysosomes are the ones which are known as suicidal packets. And what is the reason behind it? The reason behind it is that if cell is not working properly, it bursts itself, because of which the whole cell actually destroys. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer here will be option number D, that is A and B. Next. So guys, that's the structure that I was discussing about. So this is the plant cell and this is the animal cell. And here in the animal cell, you will find cilia, you will find centrosome, which is only and only present in the animal cell. What about plant cell? So in the plant cell, the chloroplast, cell wall, which is the outermost part of the cell, that's only and only present in the plant cell. So all the candidates who have given the answer as option number D, they all are correct. So belong to is absolutely correct. What about next question? The next question is, which cell organelle is present only in the plant cell? Such as we have discussed this. For which of the following cell theory is not applicable? So you have four options. What do you think? Cell theory is not applicable for what? So see, for bacteria, for fungi, for amoeba, for the mammals, that is for us, cow, cat, for all of them, these cell theory is applicable. So cell theory was given by whom? Cell theory was actually given by Theodor Schwann. Cell theory was given by Theodor Schwann and Matthias Schildin. Cell theory was given by Theodor Schwann and Matthias Schildin. Correct. So now guys, if I talk about these options, cell theory, which used to say that all the organisms are made up of at least one cell, cells are capable of dividing, they're capable of repairing, all these things were said in the cell theory. So that cell theory is not applicable for virus, and that's why the correct answer is going to be a virus only. So yep, The correct answer is virus. Absolutely correct. Belong. Next. Density of the water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. This is strictly valid at what temperature? Is it 0 degree centigrade, 4 degree centigrade, 25 degree centigrade or 100 degree centigrade? What should be the answer? And as we know, maximum density of the water is at what degree? That's question that is asked in the examination. So I have just twisted it in a way that you can answer it, and this will give you the clarity as well. So can you please tell me your name so that I can take your name as well? So Mr. Belong to ask, what do you think should be the correct answer? It's the easiest question, and here you must remember that value is 4 degree centigrade. So not only this, we need to go in some detailed analysis. So if I just add up 273 with the degree centigrade, or exactly 273.15, it will give me the value of Kelvin. So in order to calculate the value of Kelvin, what you can do, you can just add up 273.15 with the degree centigrade and it is going to give you the value that is there in the Kelvin. So yep, that's 4 degrees centigrade. But now I have one more question for you people. Guys, the question is, let's say an ice cube is taken out from the freezer and you have kept it on your palm. So at this time, this water will be present in how many states? And this is very important question because I want to teach you something. So let me see. Acha, he's Krishna. Okay, Krishna, welcome. So now please try to answer. What should be the correct answer for the same? So guys, this is the basic question where you can just imagine the scenario. You have taken out the ice cube, kept on your palm. Now within no time, within just 15 or 20 seconds, the water will start coming out from where? Because that ice cube has started to melt. That solid state is converting into the liquid state. So there are two states which are visible. But apart from that, one more thing. Krishna, if you just see the ice carefully, you will find some vapors over there, right? So if you will see that vapor, that means that's the gaseous state. So yes, at the same time, you will see gaseous state, solid state and also the liquid state. So the temperature at which water is present in all the three states, what is that value? So this value is actually 0.01 degree centigrade, and this is known as triple point of water. This is known as triple point of water because here you can find water in the three different states. And what is the temperature? That's 0.01 degree centigrade. So the answer will be 3. No worries, that's good. You have answered. Which cell organelles are called suicidal bags? Is it lysosome, plastids, lysozyme or vacuoles? Here also confusion will be there. So it's my work to remove all your confusions. That's why I've kept these questions. And these are most important ones. So let me check. What is the answer? Lysosomes. But I want the option here. See, in this question, there might be confusion. So should we go with option number A or should we go with option number B? So here, in order to remove the confusion, first of all, let me discuss what is enzyme. What are enzymes? Sir, enzymes are actually the chemicals that helps in the digestion, right? For example, pepsin, lipase, amylase, they all are the examples of enzymes, right? Now guys, from this lysozyme part, just try to link it. Lysozyme is basically an enzyme. What is it? Lysozyme is basically an enzyme, right? So guys, if I talk about these lysosomes, so lysosomes are the part of the cells which are known as suicidal packets because they burst themselves. So lysozyme was an enzyme, so option number A cannot be the answer. The correct answer will be lysosomes. In order to remove your confusion, I've kept this question. So I guess this point is clear. Absolutely correct, Krishna. Absolutely correct. So guys, plastids, if I talk about plastids, what are they? So they are the parts of plant cells where they have 3 different pigments. You can connect with the chloroplast, that is imparting the green color to the plants. You can link it with the chromoplasts, which are different, which are actually imparting different colors to the flowers and the fruits. And then leucoplasts, they are either colorless or white. Plastids. Vacuoles. So vacuoles are the large spaces which acts as a storage part of the cell. Okay, so here the correct answer was option number C. Correct. So that is the image of lysozyme. They are known as suicidal packets as they have enzymes, and when a cell doesn't work properly, it actually bursts. So that is the example of enzyme. What about next question? The next question is in front of you. Which cell organelles are called a suicidal bag? Acha, that's done. Next is in Lumbricus terrestris, the genus name is dash. So in Lumbricus terrestris, what is genus name? So in order to understand this, let's say I have written a name, Felis catus. This is actually the name of a cat. This is actually the name, scientific name of the cat, right? So guys, always remember that I am teaching you general science, right? So the trick will be GS. So in the examination also just try to link it. Deepani sir was teaching GS, right? So that's general science. So from general science you can link the first term is always G, second term is always S. And what is it? G stands for genus and S stands for species. So we have total 7 taxonomic categories. Who is known as father of the taxonomy? So he is Carl Linnaeus. So Carl Linnaeus is known as the father of taxonomy, and yes, all the organisms are categorized into 7 different categories. So it starts with the genus. So genus, species, family, order, class, phylum and kingdom. So these are 7 taxonomic categories, in which the most basic one is species, right? So here in the Lumbricus terrestris, let's go with the same trick. Deepani sir taught us general science. So here it's asking about the genus. So genus is Lumbricus. So Lumbricus, that is option number A is the correct answer. Let me check what Krishna has answered. So Krishna has answered A, and you are absolutely correct, brother. Absolutely correct. What about terrestris? So that is basically the species. Done. Perfect. Next. So that's the cute earthworm, right? So the Lumbricus terrestris was actually the name of earthworm. Okay. Acha, this earthworm is also known as the farmer's friend because it helps in making the soil fertile. That's it. Next, what's the next part? Next is, acha, this is done. Dash are the smallest living cells. Amoeba, paramecium, mycoplasma or fungi. So which one is the smallest living cell? So if I talk about the smallest living cell, so it's neither amoeba nor it's paramecium, that's mycoplasma. But mycoplasma comes under which kingdom? So mycoplasma comes under kingdom Monera. More about it. So Monera is basically prokaryotic. So cells were of 2 different types. So yes, its cell is undeveloped. So under kingdom Monera, this mycoplasma comes and that survives even without oxygen. So Krishna, that's great that you are giving all the correct answers. Salute me. Perfect. Next. The temperature of a liquid is 32 degree Fahrenheit. What is the temperature in the centigrade scale? So as we have just discussed about degree centigrade and degree Kelvin's conversion. What about degree centigrade and degree Fahrenheit? I guess you all can answer this, but still. Do you want the formula? Yeah, sure. Why not? So I'll give you the formula as well. So you need to use the formula C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. This is the general formula. Please try to use it. So C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. I guess now you can answer. Guys, for what you are waiting for? So here, okay, let me help you out. So it will be, you need to calculate the temperature in the degree centigrade part. So it will be C by 5 is equal to, or degree Fahrenheit is 32. In the examination, it's not needed even to put the pen. So yeah, that's absolutely correct. The answer is 0 here because we can directly see that Fahrenheit is in 32 degree, right? It's given here. So 32 minus 32, that's 0. So obviously degree centigrade, it is going to give you 0 degree value. Perfect. Next. Venus flytrap belongs to what? Is it plantae, animalae, fungi or protista? So as discussed, there are total 5 kingdoms. The kingdom Monera is under the category of prokaryotes. And this section is in eukaryotic category. So these are the ones where cells are fully developed. So plenty is the one that has cell wall and also they are autotrophs, right? Animala, that is the category in which we belong, we cannot make our own food, so we are heterotrophic, cell wall is absent. In the case of fungi again, cell wall is present, and also if I talk about them, they cannot make their own food, so they are heterotrophic. They are heterotrophic, right? So now Venus flytrap actually belongs to kingdom Plantae. So are they able to make their complete food? No. Because of the deficiency of the nutrients in the soil, they have their modified structure. So in this modified structure, you will find no worries, it's totally okay, Krishna. So here in this Plantae category, we have Venus flytrap, and you can just see here. So this is the Venus flytrap, fine. So in this Venus flytrap, you will see that if this insect try to come here, and if it wants to sit, so here it will actually trap the insect. So that is the example of Venus flytrap, and it comes under the kingdom Plantae. So that's the example of kingdom Plantae. Next we have food is transported through dash in the plants. So is it xylem or phloem? Food, transportation of food, guys. What do you think? What should be the correct answer for the same? Yeah, that's true. So food is transported through the dash in the plants. Is it xylem or phloem? So right from the xylem term, if you're from Hindi medium background, you can just link it with this part. Do you know? This is actually the name for water. So for water transportation, we go with xylem. But that's the trick. For phloem and for food. So food's transportation is done by phloem. So phloem helps in the transportation of the food, whereas xylem helps in the transportation of water. So see, these are the xylems. So xylem helps in the transportation of water and minerals, but phloem, they help in the transfer of the food and minerals. So what are they? They are basically the plant tissues. So plant tissues are of two different types. They may be permanent based upon the division. They may be permanent or meristematic. So if they are permanent in nature, either they will be simple tissues or they will be complex. So in the case of meristematic, it's intercalary meristem, right? So from that meristem part, you can link it meristematic. If I talk about the simple tissues, so collenchyma, parenchyma, erenchyma, and in the complex, they are xylem and phloem that is present in front of you. Sorted? Perfect. So that's done again. Next, what is the next question? The next question is in front of you, and the question is, direction of the heat flow depends upon what? Density, energy, mass, or temperature. So A, B and C, A, B, C and D. What do you think, guys? What should be the correct answer for the same? Direction of the heat depends upon what? So as direction of the heat actually depends upon temperature. Why? See, heat is actually a form of energy which always flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. Yes, heat always flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. So here the correct answer will be option number D, and yep, option number D is the correct answer. Dash is the largest animal phylum. So in the animal kingdom, you need to tell which is the largest phylum. Is it Annelida, aves, mammalian or arthropods? So by the time you are answering, let me give the examples. In Annelida, earthworms are there. In the case of aves, we have birds. In the case of mammals, we have humans. And in the case of arthropods, we have insects like spider, honeybee and all. So the largest phylum of the animal kingdom is actually arthropod. And Krishna, this time you were wrong, sorry to say, but yes, arthropod is the largest phylum of the animal kingdom. So here arthropod is the answer. But since you given mammal as the answer, so mammal would not be correct. Which is the second largest phylum? So second largest phylum is mollusca. Mollusca is the second largest phylum. Mollusca is the second largest phylum, right? So here snails, oyster, they all come in the mollusca. Let me write it for you. So what all things will come? Snails, oyster, they are under this category. So this is an, so just see, this arthro term is linked with the joints. So arthros part, it is divided, this phylum is divided into three different parts, that is head, that we have the body's part, and they have mostly 3 pairs of legs. Just see, 3 pairs, that is 6 legs. Next, so arthropod is the correct answer. Dash regulates the muscular movement for locomotion. Cerebellum, medulla, thalamus or cerebrum. What should be the answer, guys? Answer please. So this is the part of the brain that we are discussing about. So for this, just try to link it with this term, bell. Bell can be linked with bell ends. So cerebellum is the one that helps in the balancing of the body. If I talk about medulla, this is the part of brain which controls all involuntary actions. Involuntary actions like respiration and all. Then we have thalamus, cerebrum. So cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. We are thinking, intelligence, reasoning, they all are linked. So here the correct answer was muscular movement. Okay, so that is cerebellum is the correct answer. Next, so that's the part of human brain, and human brain is divided into 3 different parts. The first one is the forebrain, where we have cerebrum, that is the largest part of the brain. We also have diencephalon, which includes thalamus and hypothalamus. After that, we also have midbrain section, in which corpora quadrigemina and cerebral pedicle is there. What about the last one? So in the hindbrain we have this pons, medulla and the cerebellum. Correct? Perfect. So next question is, involuntary actions in our body are controlled by dash. So involuntary actions in our body are controlled by what? What do you think? Is it cerebrum? No sir, we have just discussed here, that's medulla section. So all the involuntary actions like respiration, apart from that you can link it with vomiting, coughing, all those things are dealt by a medulla oblongata, right? Next, so that's all from mine, guys. We'll meet in the next class, and in the next class we'll again start with the theory. So let me tell you about my timings. So you can join me daily on Monday. On Monday we have live test, then Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday we go with the theory section, and on Friday we have these MCQs, and the session timing is at 5 PM. So you can join daily. You can just subscribe the channel, and also please let me know in the comment section, are you liking this? So guys, also please let me know, should I continue the same series, the theory first and then the questions, or should I regularly bring these questions which are important for the examination? So we can go according to that. So I will request everyone to please do comment after the class and let me know, should we go with the theory section and then question as we are going right now, but we can also go with completely these MCQs classes on a daily basis. So whatsoever you feel like, just let me know in the comment section. And yes, if you want to join any of the classes, I'll upload this PDF also, you can download it from the application. So now, if you want to go with the paid batches, there's a special discount going on. So just type Oliveboard on the Google. The first link that pops up, click on that. Here you will get 59% off on the SSC test subscription using the code SUPER. Also, for all the batches like SSC plus Railway Super Elite batch, in which you will have both English and Hindi medium courses, along with the live classes, you will be getting mock test also the notes. So just click on it. When it opens up, it will show you that there are 1200 plus classes of SSC, 600 plus classes of RRB, 300 plus concept videos, 900 plus mock tests and typing tests. Everything is here. You just need to click on the enroll now option, and you can use the code SUPER to get the maximum discount, that is of 59%. So in the bottommost part, you can just select it and just type the code SUPER. Once you'll apply the code, you'll get the maximum discount. So that's all from my end, guys. We'll meet in the next class then. Till then, please take care, and in the comment section, please let me know, are you liking this session? So if you're liking this series, so we'll meet on Monday again. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll go with the theory. On Friday, we'll discuss the questions. And if you want the regular question answer session, I can go with that also. But I want the confirmation from your end. So that's all from my end. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Jai Hind. And for examination, all the very best. Please take care. So MCQs with definition would be fine. That's the Krishna suggestion. Okay, Krishna, let me check other candidates as well. And we can go with the MCQs for sure. Done. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.